can see here the lower jaw that I was talking about. It's very slight. It's not, you know, it's not here. It's not super tall, but there's like a slight tallness to her sound. So I asked you on the community tab if y'all wanted this video, and a lot of you all said yes, and quickly said yes. So I wanted to make sure that I acknowledge this request, and I want to get to a lot of the other stuff in the community tab as well. I've been kind of busy with life and everything, so that's why you've probably been seeing videos of me with Christmas trees behind me, because a lot of videos that I recorded during the Christmas season, I never got to post. So I'm like, I'm going to post them now. You know, it's still good content in there, so I'm going to post them, you know? And I always celebrate Christmas all year round anyway, so it don't even matter. But anyway, let's get into some good COCO singing some good national anthem, okay?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly beheld at the twilight's last gleaming?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly beheld at the twilight's? Vocal fry onsets on each one of those, except the by the dawns. Everything else was, oh, say, can you see what so proudly beheld at the twilight's last gleaming? By the dawn's early light. And the T of light was not really present. It was kind of lessened to a high degree, or maybe omitted. Light. Then I feel like even taking the T off of light kind of kept the sound even more warm, because you're not adding super percussive, super hard consonants. You're keeping everything a little bit lighter, a little bit easier, a little bit more warm. You have these warm sounds that make the experience of the song very warm in this part. And you can see there's more of like a tallness or a more localized shape to her mouth. And I mean localized in terms of not a lot of, it's more neutralized. Maybe that's a better word, neutralized. When you hear her sing this song at the beginning here, it's more neutralized, more localized, and a little bit like a lower jaw, if you will, a little bit. It sounds like a little bit of a lower jaw, slightly. Now here she's taking a little bit more liberty in the pacing. At the beginning, it's a little more on beat. Oh, say, can you see? But here, through broad stripes and bright stars. I don't got the pacing quite right, but you see how she's taking more liberties in the pacing therein of this part of the verse here. And stars had no R. Stars, stars, not stars, stars. Now you can see here the lower jaw that I was talking about. It's very slight. It's not, you know, it's not here. It's not super tall, but there's like a slight tallness to her sound by way of the localized or neutralized kind of mid-shaped lips and a little bit of the jaw, kind of like doing that. We're so gallantly streaming. So it makes the vowels a little bit taller. Gallantly, instead of gallant, gallant, gallantly streaming. With a tiny bit of soft palate play too. Gallantly streaming. Glare, air, not glare, air. R's are again omitted. They were kind of in there, just very slight. Glare, glare. The R shape was changed. The bombs bursting in air. And I like the pacing of this song too. It's almost like an anthem. Jesus, Jan, it is an anthem. It's called the national anthem. But in my brain, when I said anthem, I'm thinking like a church anthem. Just kind of the pacing of it. But as I said anthem, my brain said, Jaren, this is literally called the national anthem. This sounds like an anthem. Anyway. And I like that it was more moving, yet legato. You know, it's kind of like that march, but it kind of had a sweet march to it. Kind of like a legato march. I was hoping she would do "Was Still There," like people do that. I do that sometimes when I sing national anthem. I'll kind of go up to the high octave instead of flag was still there. I do flag was still there. And that O had a little break in it. Oh, say, maybe like an aspirate stop. Oh, say, does that star? Say, does that star spangled? If you can listen real closely, she gets a little dark on the spangled. Oh, say, does that star spangled? It's like she focuses the sound a little bit more, maybe puckers her lips right there. Say, does that star spangled? And then on Banner Yet Wave, that wave, it was brighter at first, and she got more warm as she went down. Wave! You see what I'm saying? Wave! It got a little bit more warmer as she went down, and vibrato was placed on the last part of that word, if you will. Brave. She has vibrato placed at specific points in the song. You know, she puts vibrato at specific points, but it's way more lush in vibrato generally. Like, I feel like every phrase has vibrato in it. And the voices progressed in here. It came from a more warmer, more localized, neutralized lip position, taller sound slightly. Now it's, I was still there, say, bright. Everything's more brighter, a little bit more wider in the mouth shape, as you can hear. There's a little bit more ping to the sound too, because she's building up dynamically, because the song itself is building up. So the voice has progressed throughout this entire song. It went from that warmer sound to that more brighter sound now. Or the land of the free. Had a little register flip right there, and it was a quick one. Of the free and the home. She didn't stay there a long time. It was kind of a quick flip, but it was still there, and it was nice. Brave. As she went up on the brave part, the vowel changed. It got brighter. Brave. It wasn't a huge change, but you can definitely hear the pinginess kind of creep on in just a hair as she went up higher. Brave. I got the notes wrong, but you know what I'm saying. Brave. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed watching it and breaking it down with y'all. And as I will forever say to you, be vocally bold, creative, and aware, but most of all, be vocally you. I love you so much. I'll see you soon.